Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim on this World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for June 14th to the 26th. June 14th to the 18th. Extratropical transition. Malisi, I don't know if I'm saying that right, offshore Japan will lead to a more amplified flow across North America. As the system swings into Alaska, this will be like later in the week. As still a strong system, it will lead to ridging building across the eastern Pacific and lead to a trough across the west. And this teleconnects with a ridge trough pattern from the Mississippi Valley to the western Atlantic. So here's the system right here. And we go through the days. And you can see it's a pretty strong system up around here. So here's with this period. Okay, 14th to the 18th. You start seeing the ridge building here. We have a trough here. We also have a trough. And we have a ridge here across the south central states with above normal heights. And we come to the 18th and take a look at the rest of the models. They're good agreement. Now, the southeast will experience numerous showers and thunderstorms through the weekend, which may lead to locally heavy rainfall. Broad area disturbed weather moving westward across the Gulf of Mexico will bring a potential for more widespread rains in portions of the western Gulf Coast states from the weekend into early next week. And we'll take a look at that here. What model is this? That's Japanese. This is the Japanese model. We can take a look at that. And this is the amount of rainfall. And then we're going to look now at the rest of the models. This is the North American view. But we'll take a look here at, this is the GFS. And you can see the rainfall here along the Gulf Coast states. And you can see we have more heavy rainfall here. That's the GFS. Let me see. GFS. Now we'll look at the European. I think the European is more aggressive with the system. So, rain in terms of forecast from the northern plains to the Midwest. Moisture from Tropical Storm Bud was spread into southwestern U.S. and the Rockies by the weekend, bringing the potential for areas of heavy rainfall. Also, high temperature anomalies of 10 to up to 18 degrees above normal are forecast late in the week and into the weekend from the central plains to the mid-Mississippi Valley, with highs approaching 100 degrees in some locations. June 17th to the 21st. We have this ridge here over the central U.S. will slide eastward, and I'm going to show you that. But we still have our ridge here. We have a trough here across the northwest, portions of the west. We still have a trough here near the Aleutians, also a trough here. And the model's a good agreement with this. We're going to go to the 21st, first day of summer. And you can see the models are in good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting. Wrong map. Okay, near to above normal temperatures are forecast for a majority of the nation. I think that most of the anomalies occur over the west central states. With the anomalies up to 4 degrees above normal, and for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%, and above normal precipitation forecast for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. June 22nd to the 26th. Now, the flow is forecast to gradually flatten. We're going to have the westerlies across the northern U.S. again. So we're going to have near to above normal heights across much of the U.S. again. And I'm going to go to the 26th. I have to set this over. We'll go close to it. 25th. You can see above normal heights. Here's our ridge. And we look at the rest of the models. Some of the models have a weak trough here, also here. This is the, what model is this? The GEFS. And then we look at the European ensembles. Also has a tendency for a weak trough here across the northeast, but above normal heights, near to above normal heights are forecast for much of the U.S. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting near to above normal temperatures for a large majority of the nation. Again, the highest anomalies I think are to be across the western states, with anomalies of 4 degrees above normal, near normal elsewhere. And for precipitation, forecasting little change in the temperature anomalies. Now, considering the tropics, let's see if I can get to that map. There's a broad area of showers and thunderstorms located over the southwestern Caribbean Sea. This activity is associated with a tropical wave over the northwest Venezuela and a surface trough located just east of Nicaragua, interacting with a large upper low. Little development of this system is expected over the next few days, but due to its close proximity to Central America, however, environmental conditions could become somewhat more favorable for development later in the week, and we'll look at that. Let's see if we can get, it doesn't extend too far. I think it might be just about see it here. And then this is the GFS. And it brings it up into the Gulf, and we'll look at the European. This is like by next Monday, we'll be watching this area here. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for June 14th to 26th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.